Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Go ahead and close the iDroid. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope?
Marker placed.
Take a look through your binoculars. See the village? Straight ahead. To the right. To the right. A little to the left. A little to the left. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. Take a look through your binoculars. Look directly at the village and press the call button. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Marker removed. Marker placed.
You were hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base. Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them? That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Jestem.
Siema.
Siema.
Jak tam pograłeś z tym demo?
Troszkę tak, no. Fajne.
Kurwa, zwolnij sobie to, co wróciłem.
Nie, bo teraz będę grał rankeda.
Lans.
Z kim będziesz grał?
Sam chyba, jak nikt nie gra.
Ja za godzinę dopiero.
Pierwsze 3 rundy, że...
Guard post captured.
Trzeci raz to oglądałem.
To ja zaraz wracam. Ile tam na ciebie czekać?
Godzinę. Także jednego sobie zagraj.
Dobra.
Co, projekt ci się podoba, te Counter-Strike?
A tak średnio. Cału nie ma.
Samemu też mi się tak podoba. Jak razem, to okej. Nie, może by zrobić, wygrać tym 10.
Po co?
Rangę nie mogę grać teraz.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Aha. O, kupę zrobiłem w domu.
To u was jest normalne, czy jak?
Tak. Ze Śląska tak przyjęte jest.
Nie no,
Nie macie wykopka na zewnątrz?
Mamy kible. Ale co kraj to obyczaj.
Zgadza się, Śląsk to w sumie inna narodowość.
Tak, zakamuflowana opcja niemiecka.
Otóż to.
Some will say.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected
A,
just the
bo
same.
jesteś?
Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll
Czemu
bump into
serwera
an
nie ma
enemy.
już? O, mamut!
Marker removed. Marker placed. Marker removed.
Te mamuty tu są, niesamowite. Oj, gryf jest. Ciekawe, gdzie on go złapał? Oj, pancernik jest nawet. Kurwa.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village? How about it? Can you see the village? From there, use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
List się kończy. Czy był wcześniej?
To?
Lukis.
To?
Od kiedy ty się muzyką zacząłeś interesować, no?
Muzyką się interesowałem kiedyś. Jaka pogoda była w Pogoda.
W Polsce? 36 stopni.
Cały czas.
Nie, od 2 dni, 3. Nara.
Trzymajcie się.
Czekaj.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
Dobra, gramy tam. Nie ma go to poszło. O, strach.
No nie macie.
A?
Co ty mówiłeś?
Ja już zesrałem się.
Będziesz grał, czy co?
No, ale to mówię ci, że musisz poczekać, aż mi zejdzie ten, karencja.
Aha, dobra.
Ja już chcę grać. Obok się zjawi akurat. Nie, ziom.
No. Ty Global Elite, nie?
Co to jest wysoki poziom? Komuś?
No, ja mam jakiegoś gościa MS Global Elite. Nie wiem kto to jest i on mnie non stop zaprasza do gry.
Jaki nick?
Krabs. Krabs.
Zapytaj się go, kim jesteś.
Kurde, zagram z nim raz, a co?
Miałeś kolegę, słuchaj.
Proszę cię, przecież oni mnie tam zjedzą, wciągnął mnie do nosa.
Słuchaj, co kto lubi?
Jeszcze na TS-ach, kurwa, który mi poszedł.
Nic zdrajcy, idź.
destination.
Miałem tygrysa szablorzędnego. Szablorzędnego.
Spotkałeś?
Tak,
Kurwa, chciałbym nim jeździć.
a co spierdalam się.
On cię dojebie.
Do chaty mam blisko, może zdążyć. To jest zielony. Z mamutem walczy teraz.
Rusek, to jest jakiś rusek.
Raczej tego pojedynku z mamutem nie wygra.
Kurwa, pamiętaj, że za chwilę nie będziesz miał konta na Steam.
Ale co on ma do mojego konta, ty?
No szala też.
Chyba go usunę ze znajomych.
Chyba tak. Powiedzmy do swidania.
No, ja mu powiem, że ja mam rodzinę na Ukrainie, go.
O, teraz Gryf walczy z tym. Z mamutem, kurwa. Widać, że mamut to jest taki rzeźnik tutaj.
Usunąłem go.
Ty, Bob, wiesz, że mamut załatwił mi 14 mięsa?
Załatwił, czy jak?
No zabił 2 zwierzęta, które sobie wyglądają ten... Obrobiłem.
A,
Tak.
taki mamy.
Kurwa, ale to jest kolor.
Ty się z nim dałeś?
Nie, mamut spóźniony jest. Zrobiłem sobie chatkę.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Buduję.
КП-06, потерял противника. Ищу в последней точке соприкосновения. Прием. Это КП, понял. Проверьте, но осторожно. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and
Żeby nie
items
udało mi się
while you
obecnie spływa
can.
tych tygrysów.
You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Aha, dinozaury migrują tutaj, wiesz o tym?
Czyli łażą się po całej mapie,
Tak, zmieniają lokalizację. Tak. Nie, że są w jednym miejscu non stop, tylko...
Ty masz linka do tej strony, gdzie Andres kupił tą kurwa...
Nie podał mi tego. Miał mi wysłać, ale mi nie podał w końcu. Allegro to kupił.
Противник скрылся из виду. Начинаю
Gdzie?
поиск.
Gdzie
Прием.
tam kurwa obrózki?
Это КП, понял. Они не могли уйти далеко. Будьте бдительны. Конец
Ale
связи.
jest gra.
Штаб, это КП. По нам велся огонь. Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. Потеряли врага. They're gonna try to hunt you down. Поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием.
No mówię, ja wolę mieć na Steamie siebie.
Всем базам, это штаб. Всем базам, все из безопасности готовятся к возможному контакту с врагом. Конец связи.
I kupiłem tą grę, nie? Andres też chyba zresztą dostał. Dostaliśmy specjalne siodło, które masz do konta przypisane.
Dobra, to idę na meczyk na dół.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
Ty, Pazur, masz gamingowe słuchawki, czy nie? Nie, bo to jest audiofilem pewnie.
Arrived at Mother Base.
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
Kurwa, nie wiem, kusi mnie to.
No, zabawa jest piękna.
Na 100 nie wydam na pewno, ale to drugie konto ja pierdolę.
Już ja jeszcze level 5 wbiję na nowym serwerze, cyk, zapierdalam.
To ze Stanów on to kupował?
Nie wiem, zadzwonić ci do niego?
No. Mam lokalizację Stanów Zjednoczonych. Tym, którym nowy
Już dzwonię.
to. Nowe konto Steam z grą Alex zrobiło podbiwało. Konto jest nowe, nieużywane wcześniej i gra w profilu Steam. Status party jest w dobrym stanie. Po zakupie kupujący związane jest zmiany hasło. A hasło, adresy, e-mail i adresy tajne.
No nie wiem, za 30 minut.
I to jest
Be loud from now on.
35 minut.
To. Ty, Bazar, że co mówisz, że serwery są jakie przeciążone? Co, nie wejdziesz na multiplayera w ogóle? Ładnie, pierwszy co sprawdzę.
Słyszę, kiedy za 35, 49. też jest napisane start zaznaczony.
Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Extraction arrived at mother base.
You've reached one day. Miller is being held somewhere in that town, but we don't know exactly where he is. You can keep gathering intel or make an entry into the town now.
Nie odbiera?
Nie odbiera.
Jak to jest?
Kurwa w pracy jest, no to...
Nie chuj. Co może spać w pracy, to może i dobrze. To jest zadzwoniczne.
Oddzwoni. A mówił, że to z New Ark coś tam, znaczy tam czy że New Ark Stany Zjednoczone, jakoś tak? Lokalizacja?
Tyle tylko Stany Zjednoczone.
Fajne, bo że w 14 dni na tym cenie produktu, także...
Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain.
Why Dekelia?
The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dekelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Dekelia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all have their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames. And then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge.
Buddy
Cyprus
joined
is
your
no
channel.
different.
Siemano.
Cześć. Co tam?
Rej, widziałeś nowe filmiki Frankiego?
Nie?
Story.
Ale z czego?
Jakiś
You're up.
był na jakimś testowym serwerze z Daisy
We
Exile.
can't go sailing the Suez in a whale.
Z Excel moda, czy...
Suez Canal.
Exile moda, znaczy
When did they reopen?
Arma 3 Daisy
Not long
Exile.
after you were
napisane.
attacked.
I co?
Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict.
Masakra.
Can you stand?
Obejrzyj sobie, bo warto.
We've got to transfer to a container ship for
Co,
passage
to
through the
kupiłem,
Suez.
kurwa,
Our
jest tego
destination is
czerpy,
Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There we disembark and head via
Wiesz, robi?
Peshawar to the Zero Line.
Bo że Arka kupiłem i na razie jestem
We'll travel to
wycięty
the Khyber
życzę.
Pass by road.
And then?
We continue on horseback.
No widziałem właśnie. Co tak kupiłeś? Jednak ten po weekendzie spoko?
We'll need to go around them.
Tak,
It'll
zajebisty
be
jest.
all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local
Jak na razie
guerrilla
najlepszy
tactic.
survivali.
They use the higher ridges to
mówisz?
avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes.
A, to jest zmodowana wersja Daisy. Modded version of Daisy Exile run by CCG.
Our time frame is
On
only half as much as we really
Effect
need.
Map.
It's gonna be a tough march.
Daisy to jest
Better
modowana.
horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new
Nice.
arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics.
A raz to co?
Nie mam czasu nawet przetestować.
A, jeszcze wrzucił filmik z Black Opsa trójki.
A to mnie nie interesuje. To jest akurat shit, kurwa. Na 22 do roboty? Wolne?
Pierdzicie mikrofon.
Wolne masz?
Nie, do roboty. Na nockę.
A dumpster. Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there, or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
Nie pala zała.
Jak się ten...
Bobter gra?
Co chciałbym? Chcieli sobie drogę tę grę.
O, dużo. Stuwa.
No jest za 30 zł konta. Tego konta, już nowe konto, bo handel skupił. Nie, widziałem.
Strasznie powoli ten pierwszy przejdzie jeszcze spoko szybko, ale drugi to jest...
Właśnie wymienić z adresem problem z tygodniowym bonusem, nie wiem czemu, kurwa.
Ale tygodniowy bonus to ci daje drugie tyle, ile zdobędziesz na tym, no nie?
Tak.
To jak ja mam 60 punktów zdobywam, 170, to mam
Dostajesz drugie
140.
6, drugie 6, no ja 120.
No, ale jak ja mam 5000 zdobyć, to być ten level?
Ja dostałem za metr 480.
No to nie wiem, miałeś kurde jakiegoś boosta. Ja więcej niż chyba 200 nie dostałem. Nie? Zresztą teraz mam wyścig zbrojeń, włączyłem to, zobaczymy jak.
No taka demolka.
Co mówisz, bo?
Demolka.
Demolka.
I tryb.
No ale jak?
Demolka się nazywa.
Co się tam robi?
Jeden bombset po prostu.
Też gra?
Nie, pan gra w tym, że z soli.
Ale chyba mu nie idzie. Ten trochę oglądałem co kurwa, oglądałem te momenty jak gonisz jakiś kurwa ten płonący rycerz i potem jechałeś na koniu gdzieś do jakiejś kurwa jakimś typem.
Jak tego chuja złapał? Palazaura.
To jest pauzа.
Taki co uciekał zawsze.
Małe.
Takie większawe.
Małe, ale większe.
Ale tak mówisz.
Większawe.
No ładnie.
No, za chwilę będę mówił.
Musiał go kurwa puścić.
Zajebałem.
Idę wyżej.
Te wodka, bo może go zabić, bo trzeba go kurwa...
Powrotu.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village. Take cover during a firefight. You're a sitting duck otherwise.
Интересует 4. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь в последней известной позиции. На 2 часа!
No i gość na 103 levelu mnie uratował teraz.
Это Зоя 4. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь в последний известный... Огонь!
Arrives momentarily.
Копыта 4. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи. Пригорайте меня!
Warto było mieć ten siły, wiesz? Hajs na wypadek. No, robi robotę. Ginie się rodzi się w tym miejscu, on znika i robi się
God.
No more use for me, huh?
Cos, it's me. I'm here to get you out.
Snake.
They do something to your eyes?
No, it's just bright as all. What took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
Well,
No, teraz
Co ty gadasz?
Watch the enemy doesn't decide to use
Co
it.
byłeś?
Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
To chyba też ma spory wpływ.
magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for all time's sake.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Rej, ale...
Teraz?
Teraz.
Zdrowie. Chodź, bierzcie teraz.
Boss, did you come all this way just to kill him?
Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting. mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Those things. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Our men, survivors from 9 years ago, were wiped out in minutes.
Put Miller in.
This is that. No mistake.
At the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal. Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all. Treat us like a damn fiddle!
Help me, Snake. Chico.
It all ends soon, exactly as I've planned.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers.